4. Age 46. The Tapestry of Stars. By 46, my life had hardened. The years that had once stretched before me like endless roads had narrowed into corridors with walls too close. Youth had slipped from me like a dress gone out of fashion. The mirror showed not the bloom of possibility, but the fatigue of repetition. Work, routine, arguments, bills, disappointments, they had piled upon me like stones. And yet, in sleep, I was carried elsewhere. I dreamed of a vast night sky, but it was not like the one I knew. These stars were not scattered randomly. They moved. They linked together. Lines of light joined star to star, weaving patterns that shifted like embroidery, like a loom in motion. Entire constellations bent, turned, rearranged into pictures more intricate than any myth of hunters or lions. I reached out, and the threads of starlight wove themselves into cloth in my hands. A tapestry, shimmering, alive. When I lifted it, I saw that each thread was not just light but memory. Moments from countless lives, voices, laughter, pain, tenderness. Lives not mine, yet somehow mine as well, stitched together. I stood in awe. The tapestry was not finished. Hands from every side, hands I could not see, continued to weave, pulling new threads from the stars, adding new stories, new lives. For a moment, I thought I saw my mother there, in one strand of gold, her voice calling me, tender as it had not been in years. Another thread showed the laughter of a child I had not borne, a child I would never have, yet who looked at me as if I had been her mother. The beauty was unbearable. And then, of course, the sound. That zzzzzzzzzz, closer than breath. I tried to wave it off, clutching the tapestry to my chest, unwilling to lose it. But the sting came at my neck, hot and electric. I cried out. I woke, gasping in my dark bedroom, the taste of starlight still sharp in my throat. This time, I did not slap. I watched. The Pernilongo hovered before me, glowing faintly, as though lit from inside. I saw the dust already trembling at its edges, as if the creature could barely hold itself together. Then, without me raising a hand, it disintegrated, dust falling not downward but outward, spreading across the room in threads, just like the tapestry. And in that brief moment before it faded, I saw the threads connected me to something vast, far beyond. When the last spark vanished, I was left in silence, my heart hammering. I did not tell anyone. By then, I knew better. But I began to suspect. 5. Age 72. The City of Return. 72. My body bent. My steps slowed. My hands spotted, trembling. Friends gone. Lovers dead or estranged. I had grown smaller each year. My world shrinking to rooms, to chairs, to a few measured steps to the window. I did not expect wonder anymore. I expected only waiting. But dreams do not wither with flesh. That night, I dreamed of a city unlike any other. Its towers did not scrape the sky. They were the sky, rising like beams of light into the infinite. Its streets were not stone or earth, but rivers of memory, flowing with the images of all who had lived. And the people, the people. They came from every age, every nation, every lost village, every forgotten corner of time. They walked side by side, kings and beggars, children and elders, saints and criminals. They looked at one another without fear, without envy, as though every grievance had been erased, every cruelty forgiven, every wound healed in the act of gathering. And I, bitter, greedy, snarling little I, was there too. And not despised. Not judged. Hands reached for me, not to push away, but to draw me closer. Faces turned to me, not with scorn but with welcome. I wanted to resist. I wanted to say, I am not one of you. I hoarded, I hated, I envied, I spat on kindness. But their eyes told me none of it mattered. None of it was held against me. The air hummed, like the faint echo of a million wings. And from the shadows at the city's edge, a Pernilongo approached, not small, not ugly, but vast, luminous. Its wings spread like stained glass, its body radiant with circuits of light. I knew then what I had never known. They had always been more than insects. They were messengers. They were harvesters. They were the hands of this city, reaching backward through time. Every bite had been a gathering, blood, yes, but more than blood. Memories, dreams, the texture of each soul. They had stolen nothing. They had preserved everything. I thought of the candy garden, the spiral tower, the hall of mirrors, the tapestry of stars. They were not fantasies. They were glimpses, previews, of what was being woven from us all. I woke not with fear but with tears. On my nightstand, where I expected to see dust, there was nothing. Nothing at all. The last Pernilongo had left not even a trace. But I knew. And now I tell you. Epilogue. The whine that saves. So the next time you hear that whine in the dark, the next time you curse the bite on your skin, do not be too quick to kill. You may slap, and you may see dust, and you may wonder. But remember, they are not thieves. They are archivists of the future. They are the guardians of a heaven not of angels, but of us, every flawed, greedy, bitter, foolish one of us, drawn into a perfection that forgives. Even for me. Even for you. Even for all.